Welcome back, adventurers, to another exciting journey in our reading adventures. Today, we're diving into a timeless tale that's been passed down through generations, one that's filled with valuable lessons for both young and old alike. But before we begin, I have a question for all of you wonderful viewers out there. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your desire for more led to consequences that you didn't expect? Perhaps you've faced a dilemma similar to the one our furry friend encounters in today's story. If so, I'd love to hear about it in our Facebook and Instagram pages linked below. Now, without further ado, let's embark on this enchanting journey and discover the moral lesson hidden within the tale of The Greedy Dog.
Miss Meggy's Reading Adventures.
The Greedy Dog, retold by Rosie Dickens, illustrated by Francesca Di Chiara. Dog was padding along, dreaming about dinner. He had already polished off a slice of steak, half a ham, and a whole string of sausages. What can I eat next? He wondered. Eventually, he came to a town. It was market day, and something smelled delicious. Dog sniffed happily and trotted closer. What's that? Ooh, look at that big juicy bone, he drooled, his tongue hanging out in delight. I've got to have it. The butcher was busy selling sausages. No one noticed Greedy Dog. Slowly, silently, he crept closer and closer. His teeth closed around the bone, and he sprinted away before anyone could stop him. Soon the town was far behind.
I am so clever.
Dog wagged his tail with satisfaction.
Now I have my bone to eat,
he thought.
I just need something to drink.
His path ran past a rippling river.
That water looks good,
thought Dog.
Huh?
Dog padded over to the water's edge. He peered down and saw another dog gazing back at him. What was more, the other dog had a bone too.
His bone is bigger than mine,
thought Dog crossly.
It's not fair. His bone looks so big and juicy. I've got to have it. How can I make him drop it?
Dog bared his sharp white teeth and let out a fierce growl. The dog in the water growled back just as furiously. Dog wasn't going to give up. He raised his hackles and barked ferociously. Uh-oh. His big, beautiful bone dropped out of his mouth and fell into the river. Ripples spread across the surface. The other dog vanished, and so did Dog's bone.
No!
Whined Dog. He reached after it, but the water was too deep.
Now I have nothing.
His bone had sunk without a trace. Too late, Dog realized there was no dog in the water, and there was no other bone. He had been jealous of his own reflection. Be happy with what you have.
And that, dear adventurers, wraps up our delightful reading of The Greedy Dog. What an adventure it's been! But before we say goodbye, let's reflect on an important lesson we've learned today. In this timeless fable, we witness how the dog's insatiable greed leads to his downfall. He loses the very thing he valued most, his bone, by trying to have it all. So, what can we learn from this tale, my young friends? It's a reminder that greed often blinds us to the blessings we already have. Contentment and gratitude are the keys to true happiness. Remember, it's not about having everything, but appreciating what we have. So, let's strive to be like the wise dog who learns from his mistake and finds his contentment in what he already possesses. As we come to the end of this adventure together, remember to like the video and subscribe. That way you will stay up to date when our next adventure begins. Also, I love hearing from you, so head to the social media links in the description to send me a message about what books you are currently reading and what book you would like to hear next. When it is chosen, you will get a shout out at the end of the video and receive an official Reading Adventurers bookmark as well. Until next time, happy reading, and may your adventures be filled with valuable lessons and endless wonders. See you at our next adventure.